Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Escopa 3 here in Quezon City for the continuation of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 2, ang Liga ng Bawat Batang Pilipino. 16 other division between Dasmariñas, Pacundo 4A Hoops and San Pedro Spartans. Now let's sweep the starters, beginning with Dasmariñas, Pacundo 4A Hoops. Starting guard number 12, Robert Dapilaga. Under guard number 10, John Russell Cernias. At forward number 8, Charles Ravelo. Under forward number 1, David Legaspi. Playing center number 23, John Cyrus Bartolome. Head coach, JP Hilario. Assisted by Julio Barreto. Team manager, Ryan Dalosa. And now let's meet the starters from San Pedro Spartans. Starting guard number 3, Alexi Gakrama. Under guard number 0, Carl Sonko. At forward number 13, Joseph Kaloy. Under forward number 9, Raymond Aldep. And man in the middle, number 15, JD Mac Alconis. Head coach is Teddy Polinga. Assistant coaches, Goy Bagares, Joel Cruz, Chico Tan. Team manager, James Valentino. And team owner, Michelle Venesosa. Our game officials, crew chief, Nino Perez, umpire 1, Jack Caguinon, and umpire 2, Alan Baria. Junior MPBL Commissioner, Mr. Kit Picasso. This is the first quarter.
A blessed Sunday to you once again, Escopa 3, Quezon City, at sa lahat ng ating mga kaliga. This is now the 16 and under game between San Pedro and Dasmariñas. Ang inyong lingkod, Eman Cabiles po, kasama si Coach Quito Limbo, and our courtside correspondent is Richie Sanggalang. The game is underway. First 5 for the Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops.
Yes, for Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops, it's Legaspi, Ravelo, Semias, Dapilaga, Bartolome. And for San Pedro naman, it's Sonko, Karma, Aldep, Calooy, and Alconis.
I think that's Gakrama. That's right, Gakrama. All right. Also, we would like to say hi to the team owners. Unahin na natin yung Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops. Good afternoon po to Sir Alfie Guanze and Sir Ryan Dalosa. And also good afternoon sa team owner ng San Pedro Spartans, si Sir Mitchell Versosa. That was a in and out shot there from the corner ng Dasmariñas, and it did not fall, but they retained possession after that good effort on the offensive board by David Legaspi of Don Pacundo Hoops. And there he is once again, but he got blocked there by the tower of power na San Pedro na si Alconis.
Yes, and this will be a very interesting matchup because it's the number 7 Dasmariñas going up against a top-seeded team,
right?
San Pedro Spartans.
And San Pedro Spartans with the steal there, showing why they are top-seeded, but I spoke too soon.
Yes.
As Alexi Gakrama missed that open layup. Alcon is now bringing down the ball. His pass too long, but Gakrama recovers. He fires a corner 3. That won't go. Ravelo. Now for Dasmariñas, rejected right there by Joseph Kaloy. And Joseph Kaloy 6 that long 2, I believe. Yes, it is.
What a sequence by Kaloy. Siya na nga naka-block. Siya pa naka 3 points.
Well, yeah, long 2.
Long 2 rather.
Ang laki ng panang bata na to, nakatapak tuloy sa line. No? Nothing there still for Dasmariñas.
Kevin Durant.
Oh, yun mismo. Kevin Durant, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Samantala, I think that was 3 years ago na.
Yes, when he played in Brooklyn.
In the meantime, Sonko was caught pushing off while bringing that ball down and got called for the offensive foul. Nonetheless, San Pedro Spartans with a good start here, up 6-0 laban sa Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops. Good passing by the Dasmariñas wards as number 23 scores. That would be John Cyrus Bartolome. Calooy 4-3 offline. Offensive rebound trapped down by Gakrama. Pero natapik yung bola sa kanya, and a steal completed here by Dasmariñas. Up ahead Point once again, Sernias, John Russell Sernias, that is. Para sa Dasmariñas, the lead is down to 2. 6-4 is our score. At mukhang nagulat doon ang San Pedro sa biglang press no, ng white shirts of the Dasmariñas doon Pacundo Hoops.
Yes, and this is a great matchup coming in the watching in this game, no? Streaming us live. You can see sa Dasmariñas, they won 4 of their last games. And they won last game against Leyte, 77-67.
So Dasmariñas have built a momentum here. As Coach Quito says, they've won their last 4 games. However, Soko was able to get the steal but missed the lefty lay-in. He was expecting contact, no? Oh, underneath, missing the point blank there was Bartolome. Now Soko ahead of everybody but not ahead of the ball as the pass was too long for him to reach.
You can see Dasmariñas really fighting over the loose balls, the 50-50 balls, and it's a great start for Dasmariñas.
Corner 3 is good. That's coming from Charles Andre Ravelo. Gakrama pulls back, skip pass to Kaloy who knocks down the 3.
And this time, that's a 3-point shot
Oh,
already.
legitimate na yun. Legit na yun. So, sagutan pa ng 3 dito. Hindi lang 3, 4-point play pa. And I think that would even warrant an unsportsmanlike foul, but our officials will review if Gakrama indeed went under the landing spot, no? Nitong si... Oh, check that. It was an offensive foul. Well, the initial call was an offensive foul because I believe referees called the kick, no? By was that number 3?
Number 10. It
Oh,
was
number 10.
Carlitos Alpiera.
Oh, yes.
Or rather,
John Russell Sernias.
Sernias.
So that last play is up for review at the moment by our referees. Let's see the replay once again. Oh, we didn't see it, but yeah, that's right. Dun sa replay makikita mo kasi malayo si Gakrama and then yung foot ni Sernias just went into the frame. Si Sernias hindi nakikita dun sa camera eh. Pero yung paa niya nakita.
He sold that foul too much.
Right.
Kumbaga.
So let's see if the call will stand, which is an offensive foul against John Russell Sernias for that kick during the attempted 3. There it was. Para sa akin, wala naman. Although consentidor ako, alam mo na.
Yes. But actually, nowadays, it's a very dangerous move doing that, kicking that, hindi naman siya kick, no? But going to that same spot, no? Kung saan nagcha-challenge yung defender.
Kumbaga, hindi mo na hintayin na pumunta sa'yo. Ikaw
na yung lumapit.
Lumapit. And that's right, Gakrama was actually far away from him and far away from his landing spot.
Yes.
No? In-extend lang nitong si John Russell Sernias yung kanyang left foot to simulate a foul. Now, I believe the call will stick, yung offensive foul na yun, but our referees are checking if it warrants an unsportsmanlike call.
So it was just...
Ooh. Wow, is that
Let's see the verdict.
Is that a disqualifying foul?
On the review, offensive foul on number 10 of Dasmariñas with the 4A hoops. John Russell Sernias, that's his first personal foul. Unsportsmanlike foul on number 23, John Silas Bartolome, that's his first personal foul. Disqualification foul on number 15 of San Pedro Spartans, J.D. Falcones. J.D. Falcones is out of the play court.
Wow, so there is another incident away from the ball
yes.
that just occurred, and it was between Alcones and Bartolome.
Yeah.
Bartolome was called for the unsportsmanlike foul, but worse for San Pedro because Alcones
Yes.
has been slapped with a disqualification foul. Now that's the replay that I want to see because yung last replay nakatingin tayo doon sa nangyari between Russell and Gakrama, no?
Yes, yes.
So Alcones right now, I think he is explaining to one of the moms there for San Pedro.
And that's a big blow para dito sa San Pedro because Alcones is averaging 11.7 rebounds and 1 assist.
Right. In the meantime, matetest ngayon si Mendoza, who is the primary sub para dito kay JD Mac, Alcones. So he will step up as the starting center for San Pedro Spartans. Talking about Gianpaolo Mendoza. So as the play continues, San Pedro still leads by 2, 9-7, and we are only at the midpoint of the first period, no? Ball deflected, and it will go back to the red shirts of the Spartans. Gakrama ahead to Kaloy. Kaloy pulls up. Jumper won't fall. Mendoza, the putback, too strong. The Pilaga running. The sidestep now, the kick out. Corner 3 is open. Not there. And good deflection by CJ Castillejo on that go-ahead pass.
Great active hands in the part of number 5, Castillejo.
It would have been an open layup, no?
Oh, yes,
For
yes.
San Pedro, hindi niya natapik yun. Four minutes to go now here in the first quarter. Aldep is also in for San Pedro. That is Remun Andre Aldep. So even if Alcones has been basically disallowed to be in the court, no?
Yes.
Kahit pa paano, yung ceiling na San Pedro is still there.
Yes, yes.
With Aldep and Mendoza.
Yes, talking about the height,
Right.
no? Hindi pa rin sila mawawala ng height because they have Aldep and this guy, number 12, Mendoza.
And John Caloy is not really a short player, no? For a wing. He can be a center if he wants to.
Oo.
Substitution. Wins Lumbre coming in for San Pedro Spartans. To Hebrews for CJ Castillejo.
In the meantime, Castillejo earns a trip to the free throw line. Short on the first try, though.
CJ Castillejo is averaging 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist in just 14 minutes in a game.
So very efficient. Itong si CJ para sa Dasmariñas doon, Pacundo Hoops.
Yeah, talking about quality minutes.
Right, second try is in, so splitting his charities and cutting this lead down to 1. 9-8 is the score. San Pedro is in trouble. And look at that pressure defense by the white shirts of Don Pacundo. Isang player na nagbababa, tatlo yung humahabol. At yeah, that pass was too long for San Pedro to control. The Pilaga right now, that's Legazpi back to the Pilaga. They go to the middle. The kick out. 5 to shoot for Dasmariñas. And a 3-second violation called against Dasmariñas. Lucky break there for San Pedro because I thought a foul was committed by Lumbre.
Yes, but that was a great stop in the part of San Pedro. You see all of them moving in the right places in their 1-2-2 zone.
Gakrama trap, able to get it to Abiera. Abiera goes baseline, tries to go to the middle, picked up by JC, and JC knocks it down.
And look at that pull-up jumper by Calooy. Straight up jumper.
Kaya nga
Hindi na disturb eh.
Na-mention mo si Kevin Durant kanina.
Yeah.
Dahil nga tumapak nga yung paa niya doon sa tres. At a tall guy shooting jumpers like that really
Yeah.
reminds you of KD.
Yes.
Oh, what a layup there by Lumbre. And Prince Kyle Lumbre finishing with the left. That was smooth. Again, San Pedro gets a steal, and this is well, that would have been a 3-0 situation.
Yes.
But again, too long of a pass, no? Apiera could not reach it.
The pass of Calooy was medyo malakas, no?
Mm-hmm.
Hindi niya natansya masyado.
Dapilaga setting it up para sa Dasmariñas. Don Pacundo hoops met by Lumbre. Passes to Legaspi and back to him. Here's Robert Jr. Well, yeah, shooting from the corner was CJ Casillero, but missing. Gets it back. Kick out once again. And yeah, foul called on to reach there from Carl Anthony Sonko. And I like the way the Dasmariñas of Pacundo hoops is playing right now. They try to attack the paint
Yes.
coming from outside and then kick out and then ganun na naman ulit, no? Then reset.
Yes. And not only that, no, their defense is really stepping up, trying to be physical with playing against the red shirts.
Oh, the reverse spin, but a travel will be called as Sonko stood his ground and forced Tamayo to travel, no? Then, fearless yung ginawa. Ang tapong ng ginawa ni Sonko na yun.
Yes, yes.
Hindi natinag.
Yeah. He sacrifices face there in
Yes.
that sequence.
In the meantime, Prince Lumbre skying high and getting that bucket to go. Kung fearless yung ginawa ni Sonko, ganun din yung ginawa ni Lumbre. As yan, he got that shot against
A taller defender.
not just one but two taller defenders.
Yeah.
And he took it right to the middle, no?
Oo.
Hindi iniwas eh. The meantime, ball is tipped. Sonko controls. 3 to shoot. There's a shot up, but San Pedro missing. Legaspi now to CJ. CJ. Again, ball was tapped out. 5 to shoot para sa Dasmariñas. And another deflection by San Pedro. As you said, Coach, active hands. And look at that. The deflection by Sonko apparently hit Dasmariñas player.
Yes,
No?
yes, yes.
However, his pass was well anticipated by Legaspi. So there won't be enough time to put up a shot para sa Dasmariñas. Our second period ends. Oh, check that. It's just the first period.
Yes.
Kung nga pala, medyo mahaba tong first quarter natin, no? As we see some of the highlights here in the first quarter of play. San Pedro is up 15-8 versus Dasmariñas. Don Pacundo hoops. Manny Pacquiao Jr. MPBL will return for the second quarter.
Second game for the Dasmariñas, Don Pacundo Hoops and San Pedro Spartans. Both teams won in their previous game, but they have quite a gap when it comes to the rankings, with San Pedro at 1 and Dasma at number 7. Upon coming to this game, Odwin Tamayo said na inaral nila kung paano maglaro ang San Pedro Spartans, especially when it comes to their system and their play. Now Odwin and the Don Pacundo Hoops is now eyeing Joseph Calooy, lalo na sa kanyang perimeter shooting, trusting David Legaspi to take over and to play against him. Let's see how this goes for them, Eman and Coach Quito.
Maraming salamat, Richie. At ganoon talaga,
Yes.
Coach Quito, no? Kailangan mo ng scouting.
Yes, yes. And ang ganda nung pagkasabi ni Tamayo that they need to respond and studying the offense and defense ng San Pedro Spartans.
Right.
And because of that, you can see that they are well prepared in this game. No? Ganda ng start ng first quarter nila.
Samantala, the second quarter is underway. Still streaming to you live here from Escopa 3 in Quezon City. By the way, maraming salamat po ulit sa ating punong barangay, sa punong barangay ng Escopa 3 na si Chairman Danilo Villanueva para sa pag-co-host sa amin dito sa inyong mainit na pagtanggap sa Manny Pacquiao Jr. MPBL. As the play continues, an offensive rebound was pulled down there by Steven Creus. He got fouled on his put-back attempt and he will have to earn the points from the line. Creus missing the first. As the second period starts, the score remains the same, 15-8. Still a 7-point lead being protected by the Spartans. Make that a 6-point lead as Creus sinks his second free throw. And Dasmariñas Don Pacundo hoops looking to press right now. Let's see how San Pedro will break this press, and they do.
Right, look at that passing of San Pedro.
Caloy pulls up but misses. Tamayo now. Oh, did not see the defender coming from behind as the ball was tapped out of bounds. Still Dasmariñas ball.
Yes, you can see a while ago I mentioned the press break of San Pedro, easily breaking up that press
And
of
that-
Dasmariñas.
And that was basic, no?
Oo.
Huwag mong pilitin yung dribble, mas mabilis ang pasa.
Yes.
Here's Joseph Caloy. Back to him, fires an elbow three, money for JCC. 1-3.
Oh, what a shot there by Caloy. And you can see when he releases his shot, kita-kita mo may confidence talaga na mapapasok talaga yung tira.
And kudos to the San Pedro team. Joseph Caloy brought down the ball. Not threatened to fire the three kagad, pero found the teammate muna, and then the ball went back to him in rhythm. Kaya saktong-sakto yung release niya na yun. Pass deflected, but picked up by San Pedro. Now they go inside and back out. Again to JC Caloy, that time too long. Skying high for that rebound, Alexi Kaklama.
And he's one of the smallest players in the court.
And nakuha na pa niya ng foul yung pinakamalaking player sa court. Who is Steven Creus.
Yes, and sometimes sometimes you need to be at the right place at the right moment.
And also yung effort.
Oh, yes.
However, Gakrama missing that pull-up jumper. Now Tamayo will set it up para sa Dasmariñas. They go inside to Steven. Steven will try the reverse spin. The defense was right there. Three of them, in fact.
Yes.
Kailangan ng tatlong katawan para pigilan itong si Steven Creus. No?
So kung may Aldep, Mendoza, Alcones ang San Pedro, ang Dasmariñas may Creus.
Yes, itong si Steven Creus. Parang Greek warrior.
Oo.
Kayang buhatin yung tatlong sinabi mo. In the meantime, Lumbre, that ball was tapped. Tamayo will try to, he dropped it to a teammate who misses, and that was John Russell Cernias. Gakrama again pulling up for three this time, short. Steven picks up the dribble. Safely to T. I spoke too soon, hindi safe. Oh, Gakrama rejected there by Shatare. Shapa Dabadu.
What a block there by number 24, Sadare.
See it once again.
Shut it down, Sadare.
1-5 and NED 6822.
In the meantime, a timeout has been called. It is brought to you by Nature Spring, the #1 bottled water in the Philippines.
Parking area. Thank you.
Before we resume play, we would like to acknowledge and thank once again our very generous sponsors, Dorite, Bola ng Pinoy, the official basketball of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, Pound for Pound Fitness, B Liga Ready, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines, Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasava, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, and Pound Active for quality sportswear. The score is 18-9, 9-point lead being protected here by the Spartans of San Pedro. But Don Pacundo Hoops of Dasmariñas showing energy plays in the last sequences of this game. Particularly yung monster block na yun ni Ridwan Shadare against Gakrama.
Yes, but this is very interesting in the part of Dasmariñas. They only made 1 point here in this second quarter.
Right.
And we're almost halfway through.
Here is John Russell. One-man press break. Itong si John Russell Sernias. A three is up short, but Ridwan Shadare is there for the putback.
That was a great recognition on the part of Shadrame.
San Pedro in the corner right now. Skip pass to the other side. Three on the way. Not there para kay Gakrama. Lead is down to 7. They go to the corner. To the other side now, and that three hits bottom by Tamayo.
That was a great ball movement in the part of Dasmariñas, moving the ball around from side to side.
The pull-up by Joseph Caloy, not there. Tamayo tries the go-ahead pass. It was deflected by the long arms of Joseph Caloy. But lucky for Dasmariñas, Don Pacundo Hoops, the ball remains in their possession.
And that was an active hands by Caloy. I didn't expect na madidistrap pa niya yung bola na yun.
And the timing, ang taas na, pataas actually. Here is T, ball deflected from behind, but he gets it back. Looking for a teammate, 5 to shoot for Dasmariñas. And Sernias losing the ball on his way to the basket. Another turnover here para sa Don Pacundo Hoops ng Dasmariñas. Right now, San Pedro, I think they're shooting too much from the outside.
Yes.
Oh, another block there, this time by Bartolome. But nonetheless, Aldep was there to put it back in.
Sayang yung defensive stop na ginawa ng Dasmariñas during that time.
And credit Gakrama for not giving up on the play even if he was blocked on his attempt. No? Oh, skying from the baseline. Tamayo lays it up and in.
Great move there by Tamayo. That's his fifth point in the game.
In the meantime, Sonko knocks down the straightaway three. Naghahanap pa siya ng foul doon.
And that's the first basket of Sonko. That straightaway three coming from Sonko.
Right, mababawi man ng Dasmariñas almost. But another putback there, courtesy of Tamayo.
Back-to-back baskets for both teams.
Odwin Tamayo, very solid for Dasmariñas. That jumper won't go. Oh, and a collision right there as double black eye para kay Kyle Aurel Ruto, no? He got called for the block, and after the whistle, may kumonekta sa likod ng batok niya.
Because he was trying to make a stop there,
right.
And unfortunately, he was called by the refs.
In the meantime, we have a report from the court side. Here is Richie Sangalang.
Don't give up. Ito ang mentality na in-instill ng coaches sa San Pedro Spartans as per Joseph Calooy. Katulad ng ibang team ay nakapag-scout rin sila. Ngayon ay nakafocus sila kila Tamayo at Dapilaga dahil ito daw ang gumagawa sa team ng Dasma. Trusting Aldep, Alconis and Mendoza to play against them. But now Alconis is disqualified in the ball game. Can they still continue with their plan? Eman and Coach Quito?
There you have it. A very interesting report from the effervescent Richie Sangalang.
Yes.
Yun nga, wala na si Alconis, no? So
Yes,
it's
yes.
up to the other bigs of San Pedro, mainly Aldep and Mendoza. However, itong si Tamayo and Dapilaga, they are basically guard tsaka small forward, no?
Yes.
In the meantime, oh! Slamming it home! J.C. Calooy! Know thy name. And yes, we are only in the 16 under division.
Welcome to my highlight reel
Right.
by Calooy.
And once again, working hard for the offensive boards. Redwan getting the putback to go. And a three is in, the second one for Sonko in this quarter alone.
That's a big 3 points para dito kay Sonko. Back-to-back threes for him.
And the smile on Joseph Calooy after making that dunk, no? I mean, lifts your heart seeing these kids doing big guy moves.
Look at that. Slamma-jamma by Calooy.
See it once again. There it is, that smile from Joseph Calooy. So nice. Let's see it. Hindi lang twice, thrice pa, isa pa. And once again, we're only in the 16 and under division. Dito sa Manny Pacquiao Jr. MPBL. Samantala, we all need a breather. And a timeout has been called. It is brought to you by Nature Spring. Hindi naman motor yung sinabi. Sinala pa. Back to the action now. 49 seconds remaining in the second period. And our adrenaline is still pumping after those energy plays done by the San Pedro Spartans. Parang sumigaw si Leonidas no, na to hype up his squad.
Yeah.
Especially, particularly yung slam dunk na yun ni Joseph Calooy. Still an 8-point lead being protected here by the Spartans of San Pedro. A good steal right there by Dasmariñas, but they lose the ball, and at the sideline, 2 players on the floor.
You can see, you have to give credit to these players for not giving up on those loose ball baskets.
Right, so the game clock and the shot clock identical. Oh, check that. 25 seconds pa pala sa game clock natin. Now 10 to shoot para dito sa Dasmariñas. Here is Cruz putting on the moves. Corner 3, short. And rebound by San Pedro. Aldep brought the ball down. Gakrama will drive baseline. The sidestep. Oh, Mendoza! Beautiful setup by Gakrama there at Mendoza. Itinutok na lang. And right before the buzzer sounds dito sa ating second period. See it once again, that wide sidestep by Gakrama at yung tutok shot nitong si Mendoza ng San Pedro Spartans. And with that last bucket by San Pedro, they now lead by 10. The score is 30-20. We will return for the halftime report.
Mga kaliga, kasama natin si Coach, Assistant Coach Julio Barredo of Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops. Coach, you are now playing with the leading team. It's a South Division. What are you feeling right now?
Actually, alam naman namin na malakas yung San Pedro. So sabi lang namin sa boys, give their best. Whatever the result will be, happy kami sa magiging outcome. And kung ano man, we will take the lessons coming from this game.
Being said that, Coach, no, nakita nyo na kung paano maglaro ang San Pedro Spartans. Ano kaya ang next measures or yung mga next adjustments moving forward in the second half of the game?
Right now kasi yung starting unit namin medyo nagko-collapse. I don't know what happened to them. Siguro factor din yung travel or excitement. Probably, that's why overwhelmed sila. Pero for sure, the boys will bounce back on the second half of the game.
Thank you, Coach. May mga gusto ka po bang batiin?
Binabati po namin yung aming team manager and ang aming head coach, si Coach Ryan Dalosa at ang kanyang may bahay na si Mami Cecil Dalosa. And also, shout out po sa mga sponsors ng Dasmariñas 4A Hoops. Ayun po.
Mga kaliga, that is Assistant Coach Julio Barredo of Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL would like to thank Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang cassava, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines, Pound for Pound Fitness, Be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear.
Red Dynasty, offering comfort Chinese food and overall 5-star experience. Winford Resort and Casino Manila, a luxury integrated resort.
Wing Bowl, it's like coming home. Chris Jacob Collection, for affordable but quality daily perfumes.
Special thanks to Punong Barangay Danilo Villanueva of Barangay Escopa 3 for hosting today's game.
Nagbabalik po kami. We are now in the halftime dito sa laro ng 16 under division between San Pedro and Dasmariñas, with the San Pedro Spartans up by 10 points, 30-20 ang ating score, as we see some of the first half highlights. At eto na, yung pace de resistance.
Yeah.
Joseph Calooy, have mercy, slamming one home para sa San Pedro Spartans. At yun, legit na slam yun. Kanina, medyo debatable pa nangyari sa 18 under.
Yeah.
Di ba? Pero ito 16 under, legit na slam dunk, courtesy of Joseph Calooy. Samantala, here are the halftime stats.
Okay, so for San Pedro, the reason why they're up by 10 points is because of their shooting percentage, shooting 40% in the field. Although they're -9 in rebounds, their assist naman is 10 against 5 with Dasmariñas, and San Pedro only has 12 turnovers compared to 16 turnovers of Dasmariñas.
In the meantime, while we still have some time, we would like to thank once again our most gracious host, ang Punong Barangay, na si Chairman Danilo Villanueva. Maraming salamat po sa inyong mainit na pagtanggap sa Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL dito sa Escopa 3, Quezon City. And while nagsha-shoutout na rin lang tayo, no? I would like to say congratulations to the 14 and under volleyball team of the St. Scholastica College for winning their first game in the 55th season of WNCAA.
Yes.
So yes, congrats to Coach Pinks, Coach Daisy, Captain Misha, Chloe, Mikay, Jasmine, Bella, Robin, and the rest of the Saints Co Scions.
Congratulations.
Also
Saints
good
Co.
game sa kanilang opponents, no? Na St. Jude. Yeah,
Yes.
a good try, good effort by St. Jude also. It is so fun to watch these kids play, mainly because it's the game in its purest form.
Yes, yes.
Volleyball man, basketball, swimming. Pag mga bata naglalaro, wala pang politika. It's all passion.
Yes,
right?
all developmental.
Yes.
Yeah,
At
that's
yung
true,
passion
that's true.
nandun, yung puso, no?
Oo.
At yun nga, walang vested interest,
Yes.
walang politika.
Yes.
Basta passion lang talaga. Samantala, our third quarter is underway, and right off the bat, steal and a counter steal. So, San Pedro now running. That shot, spectacular as it was, did not go para dito kay Carlitos Abiera. And there he is once again pulling down the defensive rebound after the miss by Dasmariñas. Hand check foul called against Charles Ravelo.
As you can see, in the points department, Dasmariñas, ang nauna dito si Tamayaw with 7 points. Shadare with 4 and Ravelo with 3. For San Pedro naman, it's Calooy with 12, Songco with 6, Lumbre with 4.
I just like to commend yung 4 points na yon ni Redwan Shadare. Sariling sikap yun. All from offensive rebounds and putbacks.
Yes, I agree on that.
Right, so yeah, a lot of potential for this young gentleman right there. Talking about Redwan Shadare of the Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops. Let's see if he'll get more playing time after a stellar showing so far. And speaking of stellar, there he is again. JCC 1-3 of San Pedro Spartans. Joseph Conrad Calooy for you.
But that was a great read para dito kay Aldep. Recognizing open Calooy on the short corner.
Here comes Don Pacundo Hoops. Billones. Oh, that was partially blocked by Abiera, and great recovery on the defensive end by San Pedro. Going to the middle, Gakrama forces one in, won't go while Depp is there, but could not get the putback. Tamayo repositions. And Dasmariñas will settle things down. Now back to Tamayo, asking for a pick. He gets a big one from Bartolome. 5 to shoot. The runner by Tamayo. Too strong.
And that's a great defense by Songco. Staying in front of Tamayo.
Speaking of great defense, naibalik ni Tamayo. Yung depensa ni Songco na yun as he gets that block of that shot by Songco. Billones pulls up. Wala pa rin. And the putback is good for David Legaspi.
Finally a basket here in the third quarter for Dasmariñas.
That's right. Almost 3 minutes gone by, and that was their first bucket dito sa third quarter. Samantala, the baseline drive by Gakrama, a bit out of control. And right now, I think Prince Lumbre will check back in for Gakrama. Well, not for Gakrama, but for Abiera. Right. Of course, Prince Lumbre also gave us some spectacular plays in the first half, no? Meron siyang mga sariling highlights.
Yes.
Aldep pulls down the defensive board. Joseph Calooy brings the ball down, now accelerates, pulls up from the baseline. Kung yun pumasok, sobrang KD na yun.
Against 2 defenders
May pagka-Kobe pa. Oh! Good defensive effort there by Aldeb, bothering that shot by Tamayo. And Aldeb so far solid on the defensive end, especially with the absence of Alcones, who was slapped with a disqualifying foul early in the first quarter.
So basically, they're playing small ball na
small ball na yung lagay na yan.
Na
Small ball na yung lagay na yan. Mas matatangkad pa rin sa atin. And once again, this is the 16 and under division of Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. And as we mentioned earlier, itong naglalaban ngayon, San Pedro and Dasmariñas, is basically a preview. It's like a virtual playoffs match, no?
Yes.
As a pound-for-pound fitness play was completed there by Bartolome, powering his way inside. See it again. Now Bartolome will shoot the bonus free throw, knocks it down.
And that was a good play in the part of Dasmariñas. They read the defense well, look for a mismatch, and yun, nakahanap sila ng mismatch kay Bartolome.
As Bartolome truly sealed his man. Meanwhile, beautiful play. Gakrama dropping. Oh, that was Lumbre.
Yes.
Dropping it at the last second to Aldep, who was wide open for that point-blank shot. See it again. Lumbre throwing the defense, and that drive and draw is solid for San Pedro Spartans. In the meantime, a timeout has been called. It is brought to you by Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines. Nagbabalik po tayo dito, streaming to you live from Escopa 3 in Quezon City. This is San Pedro Spartans versus Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops in the 16 and under division. Ang inyong lingkod, Eman Cabiles, kasama si Coach Quito Limbo, and it is Richie Sangalanga at courtside. Right now, San Pedro is up by 9, 34-25, and we are in the third quarter of this game.
And you can see Dasmariñas trying to push the ball here, creating lots of fast break opportunity because looks like dun sila nakakakuha ng puntos. But a while ago, last play, no, that Bartolome baseline or post move,
right?
Nakakuha sila ng basket doon.
Ooh, Castillejo knocking down that three right in front of us, and of course that angas gesture right after the spin by Lumbre, again finding Aldep. Wow,
what a pass there by Lumbre, and you gotta give credit to Aldep because he was always there at the right place at the right time, kaya siya napapasahan ng mga open shots.
Prince Lumbre, quality minutes para sa San Pedro Spartans. Another three on the way. At that time, knocked down by John Russell Cernias from the right elbow.
And this is a crucial stop here if makastop dito on Dasmariñas.
Right, this is basically the closest they've been at 5, pero not if Joseph Caloy can help it as he knocked down that midi once again.
And that's a pull-up jumper by Caloy. All-day shot.
Oh, Prince Lumbre almost stealing one from Cernias. Now Cernias to the corner. Back out. And back to the corner once again. Joseph Caloy with the block. Now up ahead. Lumbre behind the back to Gakrama. Oh, these two. Nakita mo yung behind the back na yun? That was in mid-air.
But you need to give credit then dito sa guy number 10, okay? Cernias,
yes,
not giving up. Huh?
Right. And see it once again as Cernias called for the foul. Now Gakrama will have to earn his points from the line. He had some good drives to the basket, and itong si Gakrama, pero maraming namintis.
Yes, that's correct.
Yung tipong ang ganda na ng lusot, yung release na lang, either malakas or offline. Pero right now, Gakrama sinks his first. Second try is good.
Well, Alexi Gakrama is averaging 8 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists.
That's right. Now Alexi will get a breather here as Apiera checks back into the game. Aldep also rested by the coaching staff of San Pedro, while Mendoza will take his place. And let's see if Dasmariñas will again go to their big guy, Bartolome, manning the middle. Pero hindi pa siyang lumulupos. Setting the screen, the drive, Castillejo! The pound-for-pound fitness foul counted play in effect right there by CJ Castillejo. See it once again. Dalawang malalaking players ang sumabay, ang mga height nyo.
And that's a good composure para dito kay number 5,
right.
Castillejo.
Turning the corner and then shifting to high gear and completing that foul counted play, brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness. Be Liga ready. Joseph Caloy picks up his dribble, goes to Lumbre. Prince wants to go baseline. Takes matters into his own hands. Prince Lumbre. This kid is next level, I tell you.
A while ago, he was really sharing the ball, no? And ngayon, since the defense knows that he's gonna pass, I mean, inatake naman niya.
Right. At ang hindi na realize ng defense, no, yung kanyang passing partner na si Aldep is not in the game anymore. Mendoza clears the defensive rebound after that miss by the white shirts. The lead is back up to 10 for San Pedro. Caloy open for the three-point shot, and it rattles home.
Wow, look at that shot by Caloy. He fake pass it, and then squares up and took that shot, three-point shot.
And this is probably the biggest, well, no, not the biggest lead. Though. I thought it was 13, but the score is 45-34, so 11-point lead para sa San Pedro. And they are running Lumbre ahead. Unmolested layup coming from Gian Karunungan.
And now the lead is really blowing up. Let's see how Dasmariñas will respond in this run.
And I have to say, Prince Lumbre has just been outstanding in this game. That last assist of his is probably his fourth, no? At least of the game.
Yes.
Getting his teammates going at the same time, getting his own if needed.
Yes.
No?
Very underrated ito
Right.
si
Right.
Lumbre, how he plays and how he reads the game.
Especially how he reads. In the meantime, still an 11-point lead here for San Pedro. Under 2 minutes to go in the third. Back in the game is Redwan Shadare. Finds Ravelo, who fires a three and knocks it down.
And every time Dasmariñas is patient moving the ball around, then
Right.
sila nakakuha ng puntos.
Right. Pag pinipilit nila, malabo no? Samantala, sasagutin ba ni Joseph Calooy? That time it rattles out. Kanina rattles in. Streaking to the front court. And a bit out of control on the receive there. That was Dasmariñas. That would be Di Masayaw losing the ball to the baseline. Though medyo mababa rin yung pasa no, ni John Russell Sernias.
And that's because, again, even though it's a transition offense, they still rush their decision. And
Right.
because of that, they forced a turnover.
Prince Lumbre now directing traffic para sa red shirts of the San Pedro Spartans. Oh, the no-look! Alde back in the game but he missed that. Ang ganda sana ng drop na yon.
Yeah.
Ni RG and Karunungan. So medyo nagulat siguro si Aldep na hindi galing kay Lumbre.
Oh, yeah.
Masanay siya pag galing kay Prince eh. Samantala, Sernias. The jumper by Redwan Shadare. We gotta check this kid's field goal. Parang wala pa siyang minintis so far in this game. So that's his 6th point of the game. And Sernias the steal and the layup, finishing with the left. And this streak by Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops cuts the lead down to 4. 47-43. Here is the baseline J by Shadare. And then Sernias, the afterburners from right going to left and finishing with the left. A timeout has been called once again. It is brought to you by the #1 bottled water in the Philippines, Nature Spring. Back to the ball game, and going back to Redwan Shadare. No? I mentioned earlier that he's probably 100% from the field, but I stand corrected as meron na pala siyang isang mintis.
Isang mintis lang. 75% lang naman.
Still very efficient on the floor. Itong Dasmariñas player na si Shadare, biglang naputol yung train of thought ko doon as I just saw a kid fly right in front of me, and that was flight John Russell Sernias.
Yes.
Mendoza, once again, less than 5 feet away from the basket. At yung mga ganun tutok, hindi napapakawalan itong si Mendoza, no?
Yes. And
Di Masayaw for 3. Nothing there. And with that last play, our third quarter ends with San Pedro Spartans leading, but by only 4 points right now. As we see some of the third quarter highlights, yun yung fake pass ni JCC 1-3 and then the 3. And there you go, volleyball by Bartolome.
the old school.
Right, with the pound for pound foul counted play. Samantala, Prince Lumbre continuing to be spectacular for the San Pedro Spartans. Once again, the score is 45-49. Magbabalik po ang Manny Pacquiao Jr. MPBL for the fourth and final quarter. Before we start the fourth period, once again, maraming salamat po sa ating mga sponsors. Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the official basketball of Manny Pacquiao Jr. MPBL, Pound for Pound Fitness, Be Liga Ready, Nature Spring, #1 bottled water in the Philippines, Don Benito, ang pambansang kasaba, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, and Pound Active for quality sportswear. Also, thank you sa ating host na si Punong Barangay Danilo Villanueva. Maraming salamat po, Chairman, sa inyong pagtanggap sa amin dito sa Escopa 3, Quezon City. Fourth quarter underway. Gakrama, straightaway three. That will bounce in.
I was about to say that all of a sudden, 4-point lead na lang ang lamang ng San Pedro, and because of that shot, it went back to 7 points.
Alexi Gakrama getting that one to go, as well as Ridwan Shadare, the hard cut, and just keeping the ball up and bouncing it home.
That was a great composure para dito kay Shadare.
That three-point try by Kaloy was short. He saves it, but to the wrong guy. John Russell Sernias once again taking off for the layup.
And that's what he likes to play, no? That's what he likes to do, to si Sernias.
Oh! May lumipad na naman doon. And yeah, great interception. Ooh. If that had gone in, order pa tayo ng kape. But wow, yeah, what a sequence right there. First of all, the interception up high by Alex, by Michael Alex.
Yes.
Kaloy pulls up. Short once again. Dalawang tries na dito sa fourth quarter. Parehong short. Probably feeling a bit of fatigue right now, as itong si Joseph Kaloy is the most used player, no, ng San Pedro Spartans. Shadare leaves his feet, and you don't do that when passing. Sonko, going strong, and he will be fouled going up for the bucket.
And that's a smart foul para dito kay Sernias, not giving up on the play and forcing his opponent to shoot a free throw here.
On the other hand, that was also a smart drive by Sonko going into the body of the defender, knowing na mataas tumaluntong si Sernias.
Yes.
No, and getting the foul at least in his last attempt. However, he missed the free throw. Parang medyo matagal yung bit-bit niya na yun before i-release.
And Carl Anthony Sonko is averaging 8 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists.
Second try is good for Carl Sonko. Gives San Pedro a bit of a cushion. Lead is back up to 4. Oh, underneath, Ridwan receives, kicks it out. Ravelo! The three is pure.
And who passed that shot? It's Shadare.
Right, so may assist na rin siya.
Oo.
The baseline pull-up is good for Abiera of San Pedro. Lead is down, is back up to 3. Inside, Bartolome missed the reverse. But, Tapilaga, hindi niya mamimitis yung ganong kalapit na jumper, no?
This will be a crucial stop para dito sa Dasmariñas.
Sonko almost getting to that before Bartolome, but Bartolome controls. Dasmariñas, will they take the lead? Almost. Not quite though. Joseph Kaloy hasn't made his presence felt right here sa fourth quarter. Gakrama will drive and will be called for the travel as he dragged his pivot before making that pass.
And dito natin makikita yung composure ng Dasmariñas and how they will execute in this crunch time.
Presently, the momentum is definitely on the side of Dasmariñas.
Yes.
Pacundo hopes they've cut the lead down to 1 and they have a chance to take that lead. Tamayo, corner, 3, almost. Bartolome, the offensive rebound. Ridwan will miss, but another offensive rebound by Dasmariñas. However, that last try did not go. Lumbre back in action. That shot was forced, no?
Yes.
As the defense was well set. Bartolome way out. Another open 3 for Dasmariñas. Still no go for Charles Ravelo. Dun sa kabilang side, hindi pumapasok, no? Yung huling press niya dito sa side natin.
Yes, but you can see second chance points. Maraming second chance points na binibigay na itong San Pedro.
Right, and that is, yun, wala na second chance doon. Alexi Gakrama knocking his second 3 of the game from the corner and giving San Pedro another 4-point lead. Now here is Tamayo against Sonko. Tamayo down to Ridwan. Shadare back to Tamayo. 4 to shoot. Now 3. Tamayo, the layup doesn't go. Pretty shot, no? Yung release lang medyo malakas. Here is Kaloy. Oh, the cross, the ball fake. And he will go to the line after getting fouled by Dapilaga.
And that's a great decision by Kaloy. He's been struggling to shoot from the outside and now he's trying to be aggressive.
So far in this fourth quarter, wala pang naipapasok sa field itong si Joseph Calooy, but he already has 20 points to his name after sinking that last free throw.
Yes, and he's averaging 21 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists.
Pag naipasok niya to, yan ang average niya. Kaya lang hindi.
Oh, look at that rebound.
Right.
By Shadare.
And Ridwan Shadare, coaching staff of Dasmariñas, Don Pacundo Hoops, recognizing his effort so far, no?
Yes.
As, matagal-tagal na siya nakababa dito ngayon sa laro. Another open corner 3, and that time, Ravelo knocks it down.
And that's Ravelo's second 3-pointer in this fourth quarter.
However, San Pedro Spartans still up by 2. Gakrama, that will be a travel. Hindi na pwede yung ganong hop, skip, step.
Yeah.
Na you jump on
the same foot.
You land on the same foot that you
Yes.
jumped with. Diba?
Yeah.
So, dalawang traveling na tawag dito kay Gakrama in the fourth quarter. Ganon din, dalawa rin yung kanyang tres sa fourth quarter.
Yes.
The fake look. That was an aggressive closeout there by Sonko. And Sonko first to the ball and then picked up by Prince. Prince to Gakrama. Gakrama with the pound-for-pound fitness foul counted play. Wow, that was a cerebral play, no, by Alexi Gakrama. Hinintay niya yung defender and then did not give the defender a chance na sumabay as he went straight to the body and straight to the hoop.
And I love his demeanor because you saw already that he committed 2 turnovers, and despite of that, he made good stops, and now at this moment he made a basket and one.
Sabi nga ng coaching staff San Pedro, do not give up, and talagang never say die. Itong pinapakita especially ni Alexi Gakrama as he completed that pound-per-pound fitness foul counted play. B-Liga ready. A timeout has been called. It is brought to you by Nature Spring. assist. The score is 62-57, under 5 minutes to go here in the final period of this 16 and under game between San Pedro Spartans and Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops. That onslaught, that rally by the Dasmariñas Don
Yes.
Pacundo Hoops has been stymied. No?
Yes.
Kahit papano, nakakasagot pa rin ang San Pedro Spartans. And credit, of course, the players, Kakrama, Kaloy, Lumbre, as well as Aldeb,
yes.
no? And of course, the defense nitong si Soko.
Oo.
Now let's see kung paano naman mag-respond itong Don Pacundo Hoops ng Dasmariñas. Ravelo now, Soko right in front of him. Pull up by Dapilagas, still a miss, put back, and that falls for David Legaspi.
And this moment in time, the second chance points will really make a big factor for both of these teams.
Oh, Prince Lumbre once again taking it right into the body of a defender who is a head taller than him.
Yes.
This kid is fearless.
And
His
Prince
name- yes.
Lumbre, he's averaging, he already has 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists.
And that is huge. Yung 6 assists na yon nitong si Prince Lumbre. His name may be Prince, but he is a warrior.
Yes.
Second try now for Prince, and that finds the bottom. Lead is up to 4.
Oh, this is very surprising. Inupo nila si Ravelo in the place of this number 8 or number 11.
Right.
Di Masayo. Ivan
Masayo.
Di Masayo.
I believe Di Masayo already hit a 3 earlier corner from the corner. And here he is again. And that is the purpose. So wag ka na magtaka, Coach Tito. Kaya ipinasok si Di Masayo for that purpose only. And he just cut this lead down to 1. Ito na lang yung 1-point barrier, no, ang hindi nabubutas ng Dasmariñas. Samantala at corner 3, sinagot nitong si Soko. Wow, what a way to respond. Another 3 is on the way by Dasmariñas. Wala. Offensive rebound, working doubly hard off the board. David Legaspi, most of his points, no,
Yeah.
coming from his own effort sa offensive boards. 2-point lead for San Pedro. Under 3 minutes to go. Here is Joseph Caloy. And reaching foul call from behind by Odwin Tamayo.
That's a questionable foul there in the part of Tamayo because they are in the penalty situation.
And Joseph Caloy again with that KD crossover going to the pull-up.
Yung
Pero
hesitation, no? Tapos crossover.
I mean, I can't, wala na akong maisip na ibang player na ganun yung kilos and ganun yung itsura. Basically yung itsura, yung haba nitong si Joseph Caloy, and he sinks 2 free throws, giving San Pedro Spartans a bit of a cushion here. They are up by 4, 68-64. The drop, that was deflected and picked off. Joseph Caloy now to Sonko. He just knocked down the 3 earlier, pero wala. Now Aldep is there for the putback.
Oh, what a composure para dito kay Aldep. Getting that rebound and putting it back despite of 2 defenders.
Right. Here is David Legaspi. The workhorse para dito. Oh, what a fake there by Di Masayo, pero wala. Legaspi once again. Offensive rebound. Hindi lang pumasok yung putback, but he will go to the line for 2.
Shadare might not be here in the court right now, but Legaspi is putting the work.
I wonder kung pagsabayin itong si Shadari at si Legaspi, no? Gaano kaya kadaming offensive rebounds makukuha ng Don Pacundo Hoops. Samantala, David Legaspi, first try. Oh, good soft touch by the youngster.
David Legaspi is averaging 8.5 points, 6.9 rebounds.
Second free throw That time, mas swabe yung pasok na yun. The lead is back down to 4, 70-66. And we are now in the last 2 minutes of this game. Joseph Caloy, the cross, the pull-up, and the bucket!
That is his sweet move.
May post pa.
By Calooy.
Right, and it is really diabetically sweet.
Oo.
Lead is back up to 6 para San Pedro, the runner. Oh, swabe rin yun. Coming from Andre Opiar.
Yes.
Finding himself, finding the middle wide open. No? Gakrama, pat shot down. Sonko with a 3. I'm not sure if that is the best shot possible.
Yes.
No, San Pedro does not need a 3. Pero tumira ulit sila, and that is way offline for Gakrama.
If you're Dasmariñas, those are the shots that you're willing to take, no? Yung
Or
mga
willing to give, actually.
willing to give, rather shooting those outside shots of Sonko and Gakrama.
And yeah, kakasabi lang natin na hindi advisable yung unang 3-point try ni Sonko. Ginawa din ni Gakrama. The spin here, but Aldep with the rejection. And we got to check the ball if it needs therapy after that.
A great stop there by Aldep. He knows that he's gonna...
Look at this, the timing right here. First, the beautiful spin, but Aldep from the weak side help, no? Woo. Here's Gakrama going left, spinning back right, short on the try, and again, that was a forced shot by Alexi Gakrama. Di Masayaw. And that travel call once again, going for the Pinoy step. But picking the ball up too early, no?
Yes, that's correct. And for the part of San Pedro, 3 straight possessions. Hindi nakakahawak ng bola si Calooy.
That's right.
So let's see
But of
this
course,
possession.
But of course, credit the defense of Tamayo, as
Yes.
he is really shadowing Calooy.
Ayun
Pero
na.
nakalimutan niya doon.
Ayun na.
Calooy for 3. Again, another inadvisable shot. Underneath. Too deep underneath. At that was Andre Cruz. And 15 seconds to go. 4-point lead for San Pedro. Steal by David Legaspi. But the ball was deflected. And this defense by Sonko really is next level, no?
Yes,
He
yes.
is always right in front kung sino man yung nagbabalak tumira. A timeout has been called, but we will stay on air with 9 seconds remaining in the game. Coach Quito,
Yes.
what can Don Pacundo Hoops do here? They have possession. They are down by 4.
Well, what they need to do is to look for Tamayo or Legaspi or even
Di Masayaw. Right.
to look for those open jumpers. No need to shoot for 3-pointers in this sequence. And then they try to get a steal. If not, go for a foul.
Quick foul, right.
Yes.
On the other hand, San Pedro still has 4 fouls to give.
Yes.
And they can utilize that
Yes.
with only 9 seconds remaining here in the game.
Yes, I was about to say that. And despite of that physicality na binibigay ng San Pedro,
yes.
they are only one. They only got 1 team foul.
Yes, they've managed to stay away from fouling, no? While defending very well, even physical at that.
Yes, that's very impressive.
Don Pacundo Hoops Dasmariñas now the knockout play, and that is one thing that you do not want to do if you're San Pedro.
What an inbound play na ginawa ni Coach JP
Right.
in this sequence.
Wow! See it once again. That staggered screen. A big one at that from Bartolome, and then Tamayo making the most out of it as he got that pound-for-pound fitness foul counted play to go and completes it. Wow, the lead is down to 1. 7 seconds. That was Just 2 seconds off the clock,
Yes, that was a great inbound play na ginawa ni Coach JP, and let's see anong gagawin naman for the part of San Pedro.
And right now, with 7 seconds to go, San Pedro is still not out of the woods here. They only have a 1-point lead after that precision play executed by the Dasmariñas Don Pacundo hoops. Tamayo with the old school 3-point play.
Yes.
You know, and credit half of that actually to that bone crunching pick set up by Bartolome.
But you need to give credit with in the part of Dasmariñas really playing everything they can, learning, trying to learn out of this experience and playing not to lose, no? As if nothing to lose itong ginagawa ng Dasmariñas.
And as we've said, this is virtually a playoff game we are witnessing right now. Both these teams they have a good chance to meet each other in the playoffs, no? Pag number 1 pa rin sa Pedro at number 8 ang Dasmariñas, if Dasmariñas goes on to lose this one.
Yes.
Pero pag nanalo ng Dasmariñas, baka yung number 2 yung kalaban nila.
Yes. May go up to number 6.
Right, so this is a simulation of the looming playoff dito sa Manny Pacquiao Jr. MPBL sa 16 and under division. And right now, San Pedro with possession. 7 seconds, protecting a 1-point lead. Let's see what they can do here. It goes to Joseph Calooy, their main man, and foul given up by Tamayo. 3 seconds shaved off the game clock.
Yeah, Dasmariñas wasted a lot of time in that sequence. And plus, si Calooy pa ang final nila.
Now here's JCC13, Joseph Conrad Calooy back at the line. First try, oh, he missed it!
No. That was very surprising.
The window is wide open for Dasmariñas to steal a victory here. Itong 1-point barrier ang hindi pa nila nababasag so far, no? And they only have 4 seconds to do so, and it is ample time, no? As they are only down by 2, 4 seconds remaining. I don't think Dasmariñas has a timeout left. The go-ahead pass, oh, that will be intercepted by Abiera. At tinukurang pa siya dun sa ulo ni Andre Cruz. And yun lang, pag naubos na yung timeout mo when you really need one. Look at that, Carlitos Abiera with the defensive gem. He is now at the line.
Still need to convert these baskets.
Just as you say it, Carlitos missed the first.
They still have a chance here. Dasmariñas still have a chance here to tie the
window
knot.
is still open to tie and even steal one with a 3-point shot. Second try from Carlitos. That one is good. 1 possession game, 3 seconds to go. Dasmariñas having all sorts of trouble inbounding. There's the long pass. And wow, Lumbre again playing cerebral basketball. Did not go for that ball as it was going out of bounds.
And that's the last touch of Tamayo in that sequence.
So 2 seconds remaining here. Possession goes back to San Pedro, but our officials they're obliged to review that last play just to make sure and see it once again. It goes Tamayo, goes through the hands of Tamayo after a deflection by Gakrama, and Lumbre pulled his hands back.
Very smart then,
at the last second.
Yeah.
As even if he got the ball, wala siya sa position. He was up in the air, and he might land out of bounds. So Calooy inbounds, and Dasmariñas will not be able to foul as San Pedro Spartans takes this huge victory over the Don Pacundo Hoops Dasmariñas. What a game, Coach Quito.
Yes, what a game. What a treat na binigay sa atin dito, partner. And you need to give credit again to Dasmariñas that even though they lost this game, for sure they know and they felt that they can win against the number 1 seed San Pedro.
Right. They gave the number 1 team a run for their money, definitely. And you got unsung players contributing very with huge contributions here in this game. Talking about Ridwan Shadare, you got Di Masaya knocking down crucial threes. But nonetheless, San Pedro Spartans takes the big W. Our player of the game right now is with our courtside correspondent, Richie Sangalang. And we now turn you over to Richie.
A sigh of relief for the San Pedro Spartans. Kasama natin ang ating player of the game na si Joseph Caloy with 25 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. Naging dikit ang laban sa last 5 minutes. No? Ano yung nararamdaman nyo during those 5 minutes?
Gawin lang po namin yung best, tas yung ikip lang namin yung composure namin.
It tells so much about your discipline as a team given that you're still ranking number 1 in the South Division. Can you tell us more about the discipline na in-instill ng mga coaches sa inyo?
Grabe po yung mga training namin, tas kailangan di pwede mo mag-absent kaya naging top 1 po kami ngayon.
Thank you, Joseph. May mga gusto ka bang batiin o pasalamatan?
Unang-una po yung Panginoon. Sunod po si Mayor po ng Tagudin, si Vice Mayor po, Banji Bersosa. Tapos yung mama, papa ko po, kapatid ko po, yung mga tito, tita po, uncle, lolo, lola, yun lang po.
Also, thank you to Don Benitos for providing a scrumptious Filipino delicacy to our player of the game. Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasaba. Mga kaliga, our player of the game, Joseph Calooy. Back to you, Emma and Coach Quito.
There you have it, player of the game. Brought to you by Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasama. Congratulations, Joseph Calooy, umaani ng napakaraming Don Benitos pambansang kasama. Staple na player of the game para San Pedro sa 16 and under. Samantala, our last game coming up in the 14 and under division, San Pedro versus Dasmariñas. So wag po kayong aalis. Manny Pacquiao Jr. MPBL will be right back. Ito ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan. Landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL would like to thank Dorite Bola ng Pinoy, the first Pinoy basketball brand, Don Benitos, ang pambansang kasaba, Nature Spring, number 1 bottled water in the Philippines, Pound for Pound Fitness, Be Liga Ready, Jinky Skin, empowering women by redefining beauty, Pound Active, for quality sportswear.
Red Dynasty, offering comfort Chinese food and overall 5-star experience. Winford Resort and Casino Manila, a luxury integrated resort.
Wing Bowl, it's like coming home. Chris Jacob Collection, for affordable but quality daily perfumes.
Special thanks to Tulong Barangay Danilo Villanueva of Barangay Escopa 3 for hosting today's game.